Alright guys, here we are for the trailer reaction. Today we're reacting to the trailer for the movie Sherlock Gnomes. I love a pun.
I gotta double check something here.
What are you checking?
First of all, okay, Blood Gnomes from Romeo and Juliet. That's a James McAvoy.
Yes, it does.
And Emily Blunt.
Correct.
And Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yes. Did
And
you say
Michael Caine.
Did you say this was the same gnomes from Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh my God! It's a sequel to Romeo and Juliet.
Tell me what Romeo and Juliet is.
There were, if I remember, I saw this movie. If I remember correctly, there are gnomes with red hats and there are gnomes with blue hats, and they don't associate.
Oh.
And one with a red hat falls in love with the one with the blue hat, and so on and so forth.
So it's like, and is it a comedy?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, you know, in the vein of like, oh, we're gonna make a movie that's like Shrek or something, and then like, well, you know, it wasn't.
Is it computer animated or is
Yeah.
it like puppets and stuff? Holy
Computer
shit.
animated.
Okay, I see a ton. So that's why there's all these people on this list because they're just doing
Their
voices.
voices. Yep.
Gotcha. Because we got Johnny Depp, Mary J. Blige, a bunch of
Sure.
other people, Steve Merchant. So fuck.
this could be funny.
I was not aware this existed. I'm still not aware that it exists. I'm interested to see what the fuck's happening.
Let's check it out. Wow, that's brutal.
This is so the whole time we were talking, it seemed like you were excited.
No.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. So I went into this thinking maybe something else might be happening than this. Then your comment about because I think Shrek, like I go into a mode where I say, do I support this? Do I support this for the kids?
Uh-huh.
This is what the kids should be watching. And I think based on that, I don't really mind this too much or whatever. But I do think that Shrek was like elevated above.
Well, didn't I say it's like Shrek but bad?
I didn't catch the but bad thing.
Maybe I didn't say that properly.
I caught the like, it's one of those things where everyone's like, let's make a movie like Shrek or whatever. That's what I thought you were saying. So I thought it was just, and this is from the makers of Kung Fu Panda, which I would also consider. I give it my like stamp.
Kung
of,
Fu
like,
Panda's
approval.
great.
Yeah, I think that like some of the jokes in there are like really like. You know, it's on a different whatever. This, on the other hand, I would categorize more along like the Smurfs line or something.
Yeah, that seems more accurate.
Only good part is happening on mute right now when they put like the fucking Alka-Seltzer tablets into the thing and it like makes like the jet engine.
But you're not saying that like that's good. You're saying that that's good because like, it's like, oh, it's a cool idea how they would make this. It doesn't make the thing good. I kind of enjoyed the idea that there's a large-eared gnome that hears shit across the way.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of.
Hey,
if you count the amount of jokes that they try for and the amount
Right.
that land, there are none landing.
Right.
It's
Even,
such a shitty ratio.
Even a broken clock makes a funny joke twice a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly something that I would.
Something about
check
the
out.
army of like waving cats too made me go like, okay, movie, you're doing.
Yeah,
it
but
thing.
it's got a ridiculous
the
amount of
cast
stars.
is fuck, dude. Holy
It has
shit.
Elton John making songs for it. Like, that's kind of crazy.
It makes me wonder if all the movies that had Elton John in it when I was a kid were really bad like this, or like the equivalent of like all these stars or whatever. And I keep saying no, because I think that the answer is no. But part of me worries that the answer is yes.
I don't believe so. I think now that so many movies are made and they like have like a recipe that like if we get all these people it's gonna be great. Like they just think that.
Right.
When it's not true. Just putting money in something doesn't make it right. Like how many times could I ever laugh at like a Borat bathing suit joke with a gnome? Like
I don't think that I ever would have laughed at that even when I was a kid. I'm not sure who that joke is for. Is it for my mom so that she can laugh in the theater after she takes me there when I'm like, whatever, 4 years old, whatever this is supposed to be? I don't know who that joke's for.
A lot of these jokes, though, I'm like, I feel like I could at least understand if a kid would laugh, and I would understand if an adult would laugh, and I don't feel like a lot of that landed in this movie.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
what I mean.
And you know, because of the sheer number of jokes they drop per minute, you're going to get a couple of funny ones. That's just
okay. Right, we're saying like if you take take a shotgun approach. Yeah, I smiled a couple of times here. There were some things that I was like, okay. But again, overall, there's like sometimes the presence of like a bad, like shitty, low-hanging joke or whatever the fuck can like invalidate several other jokes that I thought might have been good or whatever.
Yeah, that's
right?
also true.
Yeah, because that gnome's ass or whatever definitely.
The gnome
like,
that's in the puddle.
Oh, with like the fart. Yeah, like
that went on for far too long.
So like that's what people say is like, well, is it like an Adam Sandler, is it like a fart joke thing, or is it like an Adam Sandler like back in the olden days when there were better jokes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You make those fucking wallets, Grandma. Like some weird, like, what the fuck? Like funny joke or whatever.
I think the funniest joke in this for me was when Sherlock jumps down, knocks the guy over, and goes, "What the fuck?" Like, just the way he said it reminded me of Worm's Armageddon, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But by and large, I don't think I would support this. I don't think I would go see this movie.
Like, it's like literally fart jokes. It isn't like we're just using the phrase fart jokes to say that it's like a shitty joke thing. No, I don't know. I mean, this probably won't do too much damage to like children. So maybe I'm not like vehemently upset, but no, fuck.
No, not upset. Just think there's a lot more worthy ways to spend $10.
Right? Just go watch older movies again instead of watching this movie, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, sorry, guys.
All right, guys. Those are our thoughts on.
Enjoy all of your paychecks, everyone who was in this, because I like a lot of you people.
Oh, sure.
So you got to eat. This is fine.
So Romeo and Juliet 2, Sherlock Gnomes, gets a thumbs down. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.